MAGA hats, but also no Biden hats. The Goodyear response came just 1 hour and 13 minutes after the president's boycott message. You see it right here. Get better tires for far less, the president says of Goodyear, adding he is borrowing these boycott tactics from the Democrats. Let's get straight to the White House. CNN's Caitlin Collins. Caitlin, the president and his allies often condemn what they call his cancel culture, but today he's all in because he feels offended.
Yes, and the president has always been a contradiction on this by being someone who rails against cancel culture. He just did it at that speech in Mount Rushmore on July 3rd. But this is different because it's an American president going after an American company that is headquartered in a swing state that he's going to want to win this November. And now he's telling people not to buy products of this American company. And it's just something that really makes people wonder because, of course, not only is the president going after this company for what happened at this training session in Kansas, this visual that went viral where the president is now saying that they're claiming that they are banning MAGA hats, but the company, let this company to put out this statement saying that they're not against these statements. They just don't want people making political statements while they're at work, and that's what they were intending to do with that statement, though they said it did not come from Goodyear Corporation. But the president, doesn't seem to care about the details here and is instead encouraging people not to buy these tires, going off on them despite how he and his supporters have gone off on cancel culture for the last several weeks and especially, or the last several years, but especially during this election year. It's been something that the president has talked about and intends to make a focus, a part of his election pitch to voters. But also, there's even more irony here, John, because Goodyear tires are the ones that get the president to and from the places that he goes to. They are on the beast. They've been the exclusive tire that is on the presidential limo for several years. You can see them there because they're the ones that are basically bulletproof. You can really do anything to those tires, and they're meant to keep the president safe. But they're also the tires that you see on the cars of the Secret Service vehicles. So it's not just that it's an American president going after this American company after he's someone who rails against cancel culture, but it's also he even uses these tires himself, and he's telling his own supporters not to buy them.
Keep an eye on the driveway there. Tell me if you see any jacks and tires being changed between the White House and the EOB in the hours ahead. Caitlin Collins works out at the White House. We will stay on top of this one. Appreciate it very much. The president today, this is not a laughing matter, praising another extremist, Laura Loomer. She's a far-right activist banned from social media platforms because she spews hateful content. She's now won a Republican primary for a congressional seat. The South Florida district includes the president's Mar-a-Lago Golf Club. The president congratulated her on Twitter, writing, "Great going, Laura. You have a great chance against a Pelosi puppet." The president referring there to Congresswoman Lois Frankel, a popular incumbent who won her primary with 86% of the vote in that very Democratic district. Again, that is the president of the United States praising a woman, now a congressional candidate,